Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erika here to do the July 2019 Divine Feminine monthly reading. We're going to take a look in this reading today about the themes that are coming up, the overarching themes for the month, as well as what's happening, kind of the flow of energies, recent, past, current, and what's coming in for the collective Divine Feminine. Now, this is a reading that is, many of you may identify as primarily Divine Feminine energy. But we all have divine feminine, divine masculine energy within us. So regardless of where you fall on that spectrum of energy, we all have this element of energy within us. So I encourage you to watch the videos for both the masculine and feminine collective energies, because they're going to be themes that are coming up for you regardless of which side of the fence you typically, which you identify with. For example, like I identify with primarily feminine energy, yet I have an inner masculine within me. And so I'll be able to take a look at the themes coming up for the divine masculine, because it will be interesting to see how that comes in for me over the month, and noticing how my inner masculine may be facing certain themes or certain growth opportunities. So I do encourage you to watch both videos and take the messages that really feel like they're resonating for you. And I'm going to be doing this monthly reading a little bit differently than I have the last several months. I'm actually going to be expanding the type of content I'm putting into this video. But before I get into that, I'm just going to start by pulling an overall theme for the collective divine feminine for July 2019. And we're getting "You Are Good Enough." You know, it's amazing how much this particular message has been coming through for both divine masculine and divine feminine. So for me, this is an energy of somebody who, of just really understanding how we all have our light and our shadow side. We all have the things we want to shift, the things we want to heal, the things we want to change about ourselves. And this is ultimately a theme of self-acceptance. It's like, we're always striving to be better and better and better. Those of you if you're watching this video, you're somebody who's on a growth journey. And oftentimes we can get into that energy of like continuing to want to improve. I want to be better. What else do I need to do? And you can kind of get on that hamster wheel of always feeling like you're never where you want to be. And this is a beautiful reminder this month to just take a breath and take a pause and say, you know what? I'm great right where I am. Yes, I'm going to continue to grow, but I'm not seeking a destination that's out there. And it is very consistent with the retrogrades coming in this month. This is a slowing down. This is a going inward. This is a time for reflection. So I love that this theme is coming up for the divine feminine this month. So I'm going to pull some other cards here for overall themes. But what I'm going to be doing is, again, taking a look at the overarching themes. This is not love specific, guys. This is overall what's going on with collective feminine energy. So let's get another card here for the month. And we're getting expansion. Exactly. So this is about coming in and going beyond where you've been before. This is about, I'm just getting the message very clearly. For some of you, you may be holding back on where you want to go because you might think you need to be better prepared. I need to go to more school. I can't do that yet. And this is Spirit's way of saying, like, just do it. This is time for you to expand. This is the time to spread your wings and soar. This is the time to shine your light, okay? So for many of the divine feminines, it's like, where in your life have you been holding back because you feel like you're not ready, or you feel like you're not qualified enough? But you feel that tug from your soul. You feel that tug of energy that's like, no, like this whisper, like, come on, you can do it, you can do it. And it's like, well, no, like, I need to get my website up. I need to get my business cards. It's like, no. Like, whatever it is, just go for it. You'll figure it out as you go. Yes, you'll make mistakes. Yes, you'll adjust as you go. But there's beautiful energy here to, it's like I'm getting the energy of like revving up during this retrograde through July, where it's like you're ready to go. And you're soaring to new heights, truly. And you know what's so interesting? I remember, okay, I'm going to share a story. They're giving it to me, so I'm going to share it. When I was in business school, I'm not going to say how many years ago, but a long time ago, I went to like a top entrepreneurial business school, and I'm just going to put that there. And Richard Branson came to speak. He's the founder of Virgin. And he's standing up there and he's looking at all of us in the audience and he's like, I can't even believe I'm standing up here. He's like, I didn't even finish high school. I think eventually he did go and get his GED. But he's standing there and he's looking at us like, you guys have college educations. You're in like one of the best graduate schools in the world. And I'm sitting here talking to you. He's like, what makes sense about this? You know, and he was this obviously like is a completely successful multi-gajillionaire, right? But it's like he didn't let that stop him. He didn't let the fact he hadn't graduated high school stop him from starting Virgin. And I'll just leave it at that, okay? And I use that story a lot in my life, so it's interesting they're bringing it in here because I think that's a relevant message for many of you that are watching. So if you've got the passion and the drive and the heart for something, even though logically you're like, I don't quite know how this is going to happen, follow that energy, okay? We're also getting the attachment in reverse, which I love. So some of you guys are getting rid of negative attachments or just attachments to either concepts, people, institutions, your past. You know, you're letting go of your past. You're expanding. You're launching off to the next plane in this lifetime. You know, the plane of energy, the plane of possibility, what's going to be coming in. Like you're graduating to the next level here. So some of you are definitely having moved through something, you're moving through something this month where maybe you have felt stuck, you felt like you were trapped. Maybe there were things that you felt were holding you back, and here they are. Like I said from the very beginning, you're letting go of these attachments, you're expanding, you're going beyond. So, all right. And I know it's going to be different for all of you, but I love that that's a theme coming in. And we do have 2 eclipses this month. And if you haven't seen my video that I did on how the eclipse energies are going to impact the divine masculine and the divine feminine collective, please go check that out. I don't remember what I titled it, but I think eclipse is in the title, July eclipses. So do go check that out because there's a lot more information in there about how they're going to be affecting, which a lot of it is things are going to be coming to light that were hidden in the past that will sometimes not be very pleasant to realize, but it's going to bring light into a situation so that you can move on from it. And again, this could be in any area of your life. So let's get another card here on what is another theme for the collective divine feminine this month. And we're getting mending. Okay. Making things better, healing, fixing something that wasn't totally destroyed, but kind of restoring it back to where it was. You know, there may have been something that came that as part of this expansion is there may need to be things that you go back to divine feminine to fix, to make better, to make right. You know, because you don't throw out the clothing once it has a rip in it. You can mend it. You don't just like get rid of it. Oh, there's a hole in it. I gotta go. Like, no, you can fix that. And I love that there are 2 fairies doing this together. They're both working their sides. So this feels like it could be certainly a relationship that needs mending, or a relationship that needs both participants really looking at how can we make this better. We're both going to do our piece, but we're doing the work to make things better. Okay. This certainly could be a love relationship. This could be a family, a friendship, a work relationship, but definitely the theme of mending coming in here. So I'm going to move these up here and get us, let's see what is happening for recent, past, current, and what's coming in We're also going to take a look at what are the energies supporting the Divine Feminine this month, what energies are challenging her. We're also going to get a little bit of guidance for her for this month. And then for those of you that have been watching the extended videos for the monthly readings in the past, I am going to be adding some things to that video. We're going to actually take a look more in depth. This is going to be general, but in the extended version of this video, if it's feeling like it's resonating, we're going to break down where things are at relating to love, where things are at relating to money and career, what healing themes are coming up, what opportunities are coming in for the month, as well as guidance in each of those areas. So it's a little bit different than the ones I've done in the past because, again, this is not just love specific, although obviously it's a topic many people are very interested in, but we're going to take a look overall what is happening. So I'm going to pull 9 cards. The top 3 will be the main energies, and the other 6 will be additional messages. So let's see here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we're getting the 10 of Wands. So that's an energy of bearing the responsibility. It can be an energy of overwhelm, carrying too many things, having too many things on your plate. But in this depiction of the 10 of Wands, you know, he's kind of looking upward, like he's like, okay, I'm about to drop these. Like he's got them, they're under control, but they're starting to spill. It's like, oh crap, everything's about to fall down to the ground, and I thought I had it under control. So let's see how this is playing in for the month, because, the 10 also does indicate a completion. So if you've been bearing the responsibility, shouldering the responsibility, overwhelm in either friendships, relationships, work, where you just got too much going on, then this is the completion of that cycle. It's like something's got to give. And they're showing me obviously the movie Something's Gotta Give with Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. But something's got to give. So let's see what this is relating to. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and Justice. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this right away is there have been things that you've worked on. You've put a lot of work into something, and you've been kind of waiting for it to be ready, waiting for the right timing, waiting for the fruits of your labor to be ready to be picked. And here's the Knight of Wands. So this is recent past, here's current, and what's coming in. So there is definitely some action that's coming in. You could be deciding to charge forward in something in your life and take action, swift action in some way. But to me, this more feels like this certainly could be love related, where if you've been waiting for some sort of movement in a love relationship, then here's someone coming in hot, okay? This is the energy of someone ready to go forward, moving in passionately, swiftly, quickly. And it's going to bring a lot of balance. Things will be balanced from this. This is going to be justice. This is going to be, finally something comes to fruition that has been, the scales have been imbalanced for a while, and it's going to bring it into balance. And again, this could be anything in your life right now. So take that as this goes. But some of you may have been wondering, did I put effort into the wrong thing? Has this been worth it? Or did I just waste all my effort for something? And then boom, something quickly happens. So this certainly could be something paying off in work, in finances, in abundance, career, something that's an endeavor of passion of yours. It could be mission work, something that you're really excited about. And all of a sudden it's like bringing things to balance. Like finally I get my big break. Okay. And again, this certainly could be love related, but let's see how else this is coming in. We're getting the Moon and the Wheel. Yes, guys, there's something. the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Wands, these are both ending of a cycle, something new starting, the karmic wheel of destiny suddenly turning into a new chapter. So whatever's coming in here in July is movement for the positive. Finally, something's shifting into the next phase. Because here with the moon, it's like there's been this intuitive knowing. It feels like as a divine feminine, you've known that something's going to come towards you. You know something's about to hit. You've been feeling it. You've been knowing it. But things may have been really quiet. And, maybe some of you have been doubting. Because with the Wheel and then the Nine of Wands, because I'm reading them this way as well as this way. So the Nine of Wands is an energy of somebody really having done a lot of work. They're at the 99-yard line they're close to the end here with the 9 and the 10 of Wands. And it's like they don't want to give up anything that they've built, anything that they've worked hard towards. So with the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands here, it's like, I've put a lot of work into something and I'm just not ready to let that go. And there's been a lot of energy, a lot of investment into something, and I'm not going to just throw it all away. Okay. So let's see here. And we're getting the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah. I mean, for many of you, this is love related. Okay. I just have to say that because of all the energies coming through. Because what we have here is there may have been some sort of either somebody about to thinking of making an offer, wanting to make an offer, wanting to move things, to learn some new things, to move things forward into, again, another chapter, because the Page comes after the 10. And so once there's the completion, there's the new start of the next phase as well. And with this Page here, it's like, Divine Feminine, that there's been something ready to pop in your life. Okay, there's been something that's like, you're sitting here with your basket, looking here like, okay, they're just about ripe. I'm ready for it. You've had this intuition and you know that there's something coming. Yeah, there could be some communication coming. There could be something new that is going to be brought to you in the physical plane. Again, could be money, could be love, could be both. Again, it's hard to separate the two because everything energetically is intertwined. So, they don't segment energies within certain buckets. It's like the same energies impact multiple areas of your life. So, but whatever's coming in here quickly could be causing a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of fear coming in. Like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? This is it. Because overall it feels very, very positive here, whatever change is coming, but it could be bringing up something that's like, oh my gosh, here it is, something coming in swiftly. It's for the good, it's for the better, and it's to move something forward, but it could be bringing up unexpected or even potentially latent fears, anxieties, anguish. So for some of you, this is a message about don't self-sabotage, because the 9 of Swords can be somebody that lets their fears really get the best of them. So guys, this is also, when you go to bed at night and your mind is racing about something and it feels so big, and then you wake up in the morning and you're like, what was I so afraid about? Or what was I so worried about? Things always look better in the morning. So this to me feels like a piece of guidance that if you're in this energy, don't send a text message or don't do anything when you're in this energy. Okay, wait for it to settle, sleep on it. Don't be impulsive. Just let it settle, get out of your head and into your heart. Place your hand on your heart chakra and really connect to your heart space. Like, what do you feel? Not what you're thinking, but what does your heart say? It's very, very different energy. And for many of you, certainly this could be about past heartbreak. You know, somebody coming in to just say, you know what, we've had some sadness in the past. Maybe you've had your heart broken with this person in the past. But there's too much good here. There's too much that we've built. I don't want to let that go. Yeah. Because what I'm getting drawn to in this depiction of the Three of Swords is, yeah, here's this one rose that's been stabbed by the sword, right? That one's done. But she's still holding on to a rose. It's not affected by the swords here. And it's like she's holding on to it, like hoping that this same thing doesn't happen again. So like I said, definitely a strong love message coming through for many of you. So if it's not love for you, what this feels like is if it's some sort of career mission work that you're really excited about and you've been waiting, you've put a lot of work in, something comes in. And again, I am getting a message. Okay, I'm getting two messages. It does feel like, it feels completely like whatever comes in will be positive for you. However, for some of you, this could be something that may be swift, unexpected, that like something doesn't work out work-wise, you know? And sometimes the best opportunities are a closed door because it redirects you. You know, that's Spirit's way of being like, nope, that's not your path. That's not your path. You may have thought it was your path, but it's time to course correct. For some of you, certainly it could be very good news. But whatever news it is, whatever form it takes, it's actually highly positive for you. It's very, very positive for you. So if something comes in that doesn't feel like it's not what you had been necessarily hoping for, just trust that it's for your best. Trust that it's for your best and not to let that stop you from where you're going. You just may need to course correct, okay? All right, let's see here what energy is challenging the Divine Feminine this month. We're getting the Six of Swords. So what I'm feeling from this relating to all these other cards, there's something about calmness. I'm just getting this, it's just like this stillness that I'm feeling. It's like still. And so if there's stillness happening in your life, this may not be easy for you. Probably because you're waiting here and you know it. And this might be challenging you, is the like quiet. So used to like noise and things happening and change. And all of a sudden it's like quiet. And then you're like, but wait, I kind of want that noise. Let me get another card on why the Six of Swords here is challenging. It's almost like I can handle anything. I just can't handle nothing. It's like, give me the good news, give me the bad news, but don't keep me in the mushy middle, is what I'm feeling. Let's see what, I'm going to pull another card on why the Six of Swords also is here for what energy is challenging the Divine Feminine this month. The Eight of Cups. Okay. So definitely, some of you may very well be moving on, leaving a chaotic situation, a challenged situation. Some of you may be challenged with believing that your Ten of Cups is on its way. Again, she's looking at the moon here. She's trusting her intuition about the fact that even though 8's really good, she wants the 10. So for some of you, whatever's happening could feel like there could be something about, do I really believe and trust that my emotional fulfillment is here? And guys, if you haven't seen the healing themes videos that I did a couple days ago, there's a lot of mirroring in both the masculine and the feminine videos if you haven't seen them. I mean, it's almost like the same thing coming up, but on different, like from different angles. So let's see what energy is supporting the divine feminine this month. We're getting the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. Well, some of you are certainly in the process of making some decisions, being very clear, decisive, like cutting some things out of your life. Because some of you might be feeling like something's not quite fulfilling you. This is an opportunity being offered. Again, for your stability, this King of Pentacles is someone who's mastered what they need for stability in the physical plane. For some of you, again, if this is a challenge, some of you could be moving on from something that you're just needing to be very decisive about because you're feeling there's a bigger opportunity here for you. Like I said at the beginning, your soul is calling to you, longing, like, moved in this direction, move in this direction. And it's like the energies are definitely lining up for it. Whatever it's going to do, it's going to bring you this King of Pentacles energy, which is, you know, the King of Pentacles has the Midas touch. He's got everything in order. He's the king who makes things happen. He doesn't just talk about it. He doesn't just act. He actually has the evidence to show for his hard work. Okay, let's get a... All right, so I'm going to be pulling a final guidance card here for you for the month. If you want to go more in depth, we're going to break this up and see specifically the messages around love and the guidance around love. We're going to look at the career and money information for Divine Feminine, as well as the guidance. We're going to look at the healing themes, as well as the guidance of how to navigate that, and what opportunities are coming in for the Divine Feminine this month, what to be on the lookout for. So, but let's get a final piece of guidance for those of you who are not going on to the extended. Let's end this with the best guidance for Divine Feminine for the month. Hold your vision. Stay steady. Hold your vision. You know your intuition. No matter what's happening, hold your vision. Don't let your fears get the best of you. Whatever happens, it is for the best. It is for your highest and best. And keep your vision on where you want to go. Don't let things around you change that. So wherever you want to go, don't let anything get you off your path this month. All right, lovely souls. If you want to do the extended, the link is going to be down below. And I send you guys so much love. Until next time. Bye.